Corbin fixes dice finally. Let's go. He's going first. Hey, hold on. It's my boy. Hey. Oh, I like the mount. You know what? I'm still on the fence whether I want to buy this thing or not from the training post. It's kind of cool, but like, I don't know. Like, I'm still on the fence, man. I got swords. But yeah, Saya versus Cobra, Pally versus Warlock. Immediate fear, striking fear into the hearts of men. And Zandalari, who are above just plain old men with a full-on blaster damage. That's going to be Cobra trying to see if he can put some pressure onto Saya. Saya kind of blinking all over the place, but he's got himself full crusade up and ready to go. Next stun, if you got himself a reflect for the stun, that would be glorious. Pre-stunning him ahead of time, trying to go for a fear. Saya backing up out of there. There goes the stun. Trinket out of Cobra immediately. Got himself full defense. Let's cleave right through Succubus. Forcing a Trinket out of Saya with a Cobrax with a full wall. Does get hit with a blind with a Searing Glare. Will not be able to land any of his hits. And there goes the Warlock Hellstone. Saya still holding on to. Actually, you Spell Warden. Never mind. I thought I was gonna say, did you use Bubble? He Spell Warded that so early. So for Cobrax to trade a wall may not be the worst move, actually. Saya is kind of naked right now. Oh, there goes the bubble. Never mind. Forget about what I said. Not naked. Got a bubble. Gotta also regen if he needs to. Honestly, if he's gonna regen, he probably should have used it during the bubble. Reflector for Cobra. Fear to follow. Saya, I think, maybe had a Hodge, but had to delay it. Stun right after. Another Fear is available. Bonds of Fall to follow. Saya got himself plenty of defense. Hand of Freedom keeping him alive. Shield of Vengeance to follow. Cobra got himself a defensive, but I don't know if he can really do much here. And just getting hammered down by the Paladino. Just forced under a ton of pressure. There isn't much he can do. It's just a ton. It's just a lot. And now that Saya is almost completely spent, he's gonna have to fight from one Warlock into the next, as it is a Demonology Warlock. All he needs is an angle versus Saya. Immediate stun. That is gonna be Sank, though. Reduce that stun by quite a bit. Full stun on all these pets. He's got himself double Felguard. That is gonna be a CC onto Mortar, trying to Mortar Cold, but it missed it. Whiff. But he's still got plenty of pets, plenty of damage. Second stun from another pet. Into a Fear to follow. Dreadstalker, do Gloomhound. If he gives himself a full-on Tyrant, too. I mean, he could just win just by AFKing. Saya does burn a Battle Message Trinket, giving himself a little bit of health to work with, but borrowing quite a bit of health. Fell Lord knocking him down. He can't get up close and personal. Does go for the lay on hands while dampening is super low. So he does get himself quite a lot of that health recovery. That is a wall out of Mork too. Actually, if you still got all his pets, I feel like once you get all your pets, I feel like you shoot Tyrant. Maybe that's where the pets were fading, but as soon as you get yourself the Gloomhound, the Demon Dog is everything, you got a Tyrant. Let this thing do work. Reflect up, Saya trying not to make sure he gets a Hodge backing himself. Mork backing up out of there, but still taking hits after hits. That is a full crusade. He just gateway out of there, moving away to another state, to another country out of the zip code, escaping, running for his life. As Saya just the Justicar of vengeance itself, chasing after. I was gonna say what, a scum criminal, but it's just a warlock. It's just a bag of bones. He doesn't deserve this. Why? Why? Ignis charges him as a arcane mage. Saya is spent, dude. He's got no immunity. He doesn't have lay on hands. He doesn't have any of the forbearance button. Oh my god, ret damage, dude. Yeah, Rets with a big mastery build in Versa hit really hard in the pre-patch. It is just some wild numbers right now. Atho even was able to figure out like what build he wants to run last week, and he was able to like quickly, he shifted from like a haste Versa to like a mastery heavy build. Slam it. That's all it took. Just a bit of an adjustment, and every button hits really hard, especially those judgments and the hammers and the finishers. Like the mastery scales so well. So Pala's got good crit damage, crit scaling, haste scaling, versus scale. Well, versus is still decent for them in general, but master scaling. So like they actually got stats to work with. Poly out of Ignis, full shifting power. Saya's still kind of stuck back there with a Ring of Fire. He's kind of poking in, dipping in and out to get a couple of hits onto Ignis, but the missile barrage is just not feeling that good. That's going to be a full Ring of Frost on one side, trying to see if he can force Saya over there. He could try to see if he can knock him. Saya trying to create some line of sight, but he doesn't really have much of a pillar to work with. A good portion of it just cut off with a Ring of Fire, Ring of Frost rather, Ring of Fire, trying to see if he can get it set up on the far side. So trying to zone the man as much as possible into a blink. That's going to be Saya reposition, bubble in 10 seconds. Ignis needs to make a play now. Bubble in 10 seconds. You got to make a play now. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. He's got an out. And Mosaka has a crusade with it too. Touch of the magic, immediate bubble for Saya. Crusade to follow. Ignis has got to make sure he's got himself that alter time. And you gotta time it just right. That is still a lot of damage on Asaya. He's got himself the biggest haymaker type of damage. Trying to go for a kick, does not connect. Shield of Vengeance as a polymorph comes out. Ignis does escape it. Perfectly timed. Ultra. That's gonna be Saya. No health. Shield of Vengeance. All I think keeping him alive. He doesn't really look that his health is bubbled, but it is covered. Shield is down. Whatever damage you got, Saya, you gotta maximize. Hold on. Ice block out of Ignis. The turnaround. Busts out of the block. Trying to end the blind. Does not connect. Trying to poly. Cooldown reduction. He just sees one good hit. Oh, the Fearlath. Hold on a second. Oh, the Fearlath just to let him close that gap. Oh, no. If only, I don't think he can even cancel Fearlath, can ya? If only he could, man. Broken Frost gripping him right in, dude. Ignis has nowhere to go. Ice block already got used. He's got a lot of health, though. Hold on a second. Hold on a moment. Was that Warlock Healthstone? Maybe. Poly. Oh, I like your mug for obvious reasons. I like the weapon too. Hold on. I gotta get that weapon. That weapon with that set looks so good. That ivory look to it. I gotta do it. I gotta get it. Oh, what is, hold on. The scythe. Do I have it already? What is that from? Is that, if that's the balance of power, I should already have it. If that is PvP, then I should have it. If that is not that, I don't think I have it. Don't tell me it's the Mage Tower one, is it? Oh, that'd be so sad. That'd be so sad if there's a Mage Tower one. Oh no, my stomach just dropped. Full dots are in onto Broken Frost. He did use AMS, trying to see if he can catch up to Griff. He does have a human racial, no more IBF though, so he's got to be very, very careful. His health is super, super low though. It is super, super low. God, it looks so good. Tell me that's not a Mage Tower set. That actually might be a Mage Tower weapon. Didn't I get the Mage Tower one? Now I'm starting to second guess myself. Disarmed by Griff. Immediate full stun with the dragon up from the sky. That's a little bit of health for Broken Frost for a second. Got himself the big grippy hand. The dots are in on Griff. He's trying to see if he can escape, and someone should at some point, I think, take him out of stealth. Yeah, I was gonna say this should be breaking him out. For Broken Frost, he did use human racial, so he does not have an out. The only thing he can do is maybe catch Griff with a stun, and that's about all he can do. Stun and have a go of your own. I think that's about all you can do. Or try to pre-AMS a Griff opener. That's about it. That or pick up eyes. I think he may have to get aggressive with those eyes. Death and Decay on either side. Griff at some point is gonna have to walk into it. That is gonna be Gouge. But he's rooted. He's gonna get him stunned. That's a kidney shot by Griff. He has a trinket. He's gonna get stunned. He's burning a trinket just to keep the damage rolling in. I don't know. He can live it. Oh, AMS last second. Death strikes galore. He's trying to do whatever he can just to survive. He's got himself a bit of burst. Blind. Stun. It is super, super short though. Oh man, that is a rough one. He did good though. That was a rough setup, but he did do good. Meep gonna be up next. Trying to see if he can leap over, dude. The LA Shaman's been terrorizing everybody and the mothers overall in the pre-patch. Trying to go for a hex. Did he melt it? He melted a hex. Kidney, tricky to follow. Griff with yet another stun. That is gonna be Fire Elemental joining in as well. Gouge to follow. Fire Ele needs to give grip in combat. I think he's dotted. Armor melted. Maybe. Totem might catch you. If you go to the right, you may get rooted. Does it still re-root him? Oh, there goes the second one. There goes the second one. Blind to follow. You gotta get the Fire Elite to attack him. Keep him in combat. Fire Elite? Oh, I don't even know if it connected. I don't even know if it connected. Wait. Oh! Fire Elite disappeared. Hold on. You got him dotted with something. You got him hit with something just now. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, Meep may not be able to find him though. He is out of a trinket. He does get a root onto Griff. Griff has a cloak. He has a smoke. He has everything he needs. Lasso. He doesn't have a trinket, so that lasso is going to get some value. Hex. He does vanish it. I think for Meep, it might be a little bit of a rough spot. Does knock the rogue out in the open. Gouge to follow. It does have everything available. I love this dodge setup he's got with Sepsis while his Gouge, by the way. It is a wild how good that is. Cheap shot is just max. Dude, he's a maxing. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a rough one. That is a rough one. The rogue finding low blow very, very quickly. Cheap shot into low blow. I think it is cheap shot into low blow. Low blow trinkets it. That's going to be Griff. No longer has to worry about a trinket with low blow. Trying to see if he can back up out of the Griff. With a trinket coming back up very, very soon. Low blow needs to get up on top of Griff. But even if he does get on top of him, he could dot him up. Full death mark, everything. Griff just cloaks it. Griff just cloaks it. With Cloak of Shadows able to remove physical damage. So Rogue is balanced? Yeah. Well, to be fair, Primer, we don't see a lot of Rogues in pre-patch, let alone Usually Assassination and faithing, let alone in a beta. So yeah, I mean, Griff is back to his good old antics, right? Let's say he knew. Griff gets off setups and tries to get the most amount of damage in a single setup. The gouge into rupture into sepsis without breaking a gouge is dirty. I am not gonna lie, but he gets just enough calm points just to get a proper what's it, dance setup and everything, and then just eviscerates while you're melting down with sepsis, doing quite a bit of damage. It's significant bit of damage. Griff is just messing with a low blow at this point. He got himself a proper go with Shadowy Duel. No, Cloak. He pre-cloaked it. But still has a lot of damage taken. Secret technique. Yeah. Never mind. He's got it down pack. Apparently, his whole combo, his whole burst situation he's got going on, he got it down pack. Griff does not have a substance for this one, though. That's Shaman, not designed for 1v1. No. Hold on a second. I think it's just against a rogue. It's not a great matchup. I think it's just against a rogue. You know what I mean? He's got escapes. He's got escapes. Yeah. It just, as soon as you get a trinket out for Griff, he's just gonna try to see if he can wombo combo these guys. I think this rogue, hold on, if he takes down Call of Duty here, that would mean that Griff definitely has himself like a perfect one-shot combo. Like this thing is unstoppable then. Hold on, Drudy trinkets. That's some damage going and available. Griff with the Cloak of Shadows, just trying to see if he can get some damage onto Drudy. Gouge, but he's mostly going for an escape. He's got the trinket. I think he's probably gonna save until cooldowns a backup. The Blade's available very, very soon. Sep's probably gonna be available too. Did Drudy just convoke that? Did he just try to convoke it? He might have. Griff is dotted, so does not have an easy way to like get away from Drudy. Drudy with the root. He's got the guy at range. Vanish available. Shadow Blade's up. He's probably gonna have a go, right? Kick. It's down, fully dotted. Sepsis and everything. Kid a shot right after. I think it's over. I think it is over. Yeah. Actually, perfect combo. If he can get a full rupture, full sepsis, 4. I didn't even realize he got 4. I actually think he's got himself an unbeatable combo. Unless you have an immunity, if he can go through his full rotation there, I think it's just over. Shadow? I'm a Morogo. Yeah. We can get you in, dude. We can get you in if you got a spot. Cobra? Perfectly. Perfect. Got a spot, friend.